was just for you and for everyone else. And I was just going to say that I wanted to welcome you all. That includes, of course, Mademoiselle Danielle and Insidious Carla, but also Athelas and everyone else who might be watching. And before I want to start, and before we do the character creation, which I hope works out with the that I can load the game, the saved game from Mass Effect 1. Haven't tried it out, so that will be a surprise. But before that, I also want to thank Christopher and Aomame for the host. That's very nice. What? How did that happen? Well, that happened. Apparently you were not sub, because Mademoiselle Danielle gifted it to you. It's very nice, very generous. But now I'm looking for my coffee. I wanted to take a sip and saw that my mug is empty. I am excited. I played this game a ton. I would say well over 300 hours, multiple playthroughs and all. But it's been years since I played it, because I only have it on the PS3, or had it on the PS3. And since I then switched to the PS4, of course, I didn't play it anymore. And I missed it. I missed it a bunch. Got the whole jug of caffeine. Here it is. Here it is. And a Scottish mug. Scotland mug. So I'm not sure if Alpha is here or if he joins. But yeah, that is in memory to the great Alpha, to the Alpha. So now, there are a few things I'm unsure about, because there are some DLCs involved, which I think I activated, but I'm not 100% sure if it worked. It should be activated. What was that? Coming here, the moment was interrupted or has timed out. Please try again later. Pretty sure I activated it. I did the things, because there are a few extra missions that are included, and also an additional crew member, or 2 additional crew members. So I hope it works out. Same goes for loading the save game. Import Mass Effect 1 character. Mass Effect 1 save game not found. Please run the configuration utility to copy your save games to the appropriate location. How does that work? God damn it. How does that work? Let me do a quick Google checkup. I know, screen, I know, we're not starting yet. Hello, Fizz! See, I promised I will start it again. I will start Mass Effect today, but now I have to figure out how I can import my Mass Effect 1 character. Let's do a quick Google. It should be kept, as well as all our decisions. PC locations. Let me look it up. So in the meantime, maybe somebody has a nice story to tell to entertain you guys, because I'm doing a piss poor job of that right now. Very sorry about that. I forgot to check it, and only remembered it when I started the game. Okay, that it should be there. For this folder, navigate. Yeah. Okay. I may have to close the game for now. So perfect. Some issues in the beginning. can't be any better for a start. So let's find out if I can make it work here. Why does it have to be so? Select, so run Mass Effect 2. No. Damn it. Okay, save games. Copy Mass Effect 1 save game. That is why I always played on console. It is all so much easier. It does everything for you. So Steam apps. So does anyone has a story maybe? Why isn't there a save? There should be a save. Where are the saves? Data, no. Why isn't it working? Where's the goddamn save game? Should be there. Okay, that maybe it should not be there because it is a strange old game, apparently. Who would have thought that the goddamn save game is not in the game folder, but instead and now in the documents folder. Who would do such a thing? That is crazy. Did it work now? I don't know. I don't know. Why isn't it working? I hate it. I hate it. So I did everything. Or save. Is it done now? Should be, because let's do this. It should be now. It should be. I think I figured I did a thing, maybe. Maybe I did a thing. Let's see if I did a thing. Hello, Falstro. Welcome to the stream. You see me struggle with importing a save game. Poison ivy rushes sounds very nasty. How are you doing, Falstro? It should work now. It should work now. Dr. Google, I think, helped me out. It's a bit strange that the save games were there, and then you have to... Oh, Athelas! Thank you for gifting us up to Falstro, and welcome back to the Acolytes, Falstro. Pandas for you. My xenoscience studies range from urban to new game. I am the very model. There we go. First try. Can I now start my career in IT? Am I ready for that now? I did successfully load a save game. you'll be on and off today, can't sit for long because backgrounds. Oh, totally understandable, Carl. I hope your back gets better soon. So, we did a thing. We loaded FemShap, Oka Shepherd. Thank you very much, Athelas. Yeah, back pain really sucks. Hope it gets better. I think everything here is set. We will play on normal difficulty. So here's the thing. We can customize a few things if we want to. Which I just skipped. But I did want to change some things. So we will have to. What a bad start to the stream. I'm very sorry about that. We have to do it again. Very sorry about that. I hate when that happens. Okay, it's Sunday. Just relax. Do the streaming thing. Professional streamer and all. Take a sip of your coffee. And yes, I'm talking to myself. I'm not even sure. Can we change something? Maybe it was all unnecessary. So here's the thing with the DLCs that are included. Usually it is this thing, and it worked. I did include them, but now it doesn't connect. So let's try it. Try it again. Normal, everything, yes. So, can I change? It seems I cannot at this point. And now I remember why that is not, why it isn't the case. But we can go through the data. So it was all unnecessary. You watch an Irish streamer that uses it all the time, and I found myself using it sometimes. Streams have a bad influence on you, Athelas. Okay, so let's go through the facts here. We are Oka Shepherd. We're awesome. We're level 47. We are military specialization is infiltrator. Psychological profile is Paragon. Commander Shepard followed the Paragon path because we're such a nice person. Status of Rex. Ernest Rex survived the mission on Virmire, so he could have died. We, of course, protected our beloved Krogan friend. Missing in action, Ashley Williams was killed on Virmire. She's gone. Danielle with a green top hat. And council history. The council was lost during the attack on this citadel. Also a very important decision. And now, this time for real, I will start the cutscene. Also, let me know if there are any issues with the sound or any other issues. Other than that, I will stay quiet during the cutscene.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for. Saving the Citadel, but leaving the Council to die. Humanity's place in the galaxy is stronger than ever. And still, it's not enough.
Humans may control the Council, but Shepard remains our best hope.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her.
Yeah, good point, Faustro.
A bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
I think I will leave it for today and figure out a nice way for next time. 1 month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, humanity seized political control of the galaxy. Now the human-led council is forced to respond to evidence that the Reapers, enormous machines that eradicate all advanced civilizations. How in the world should I be able to read through that? First mission. Cancerman X-Files? No? It's Martin Sheen. That is Martin Sheen.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active.
Back on the
Board
Normandy.
is green. We are running silent.
Don't trust someone who smokes.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. The stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline.
Oh,
Somebody get
25
the
years
fire
ago. Wasn't there a reboot last year or so? Or a comeback of... not a reboot, but a comeback of X-Files. Shepard, awesomeness.
Stress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time?
They damn well better.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either.
There's no time to argue.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker. Shepard. Liara, go. Now. Aye, aye.
Not our beautiful Normandy.
Everybody in! Go, go, go!
Okay. We didn't need her anyway. She never cleaned her bunk. No, the beautiful Normandy. What have you done to her? Oh, we're here in the Normandy. Go to the cockpit.
This is SSB Normandy.
It already controls better than the first one. Just saying.
We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy.
Joker! Coming to get you.
Hold together. Hold together.
Oh. Ooh, I remember how impressed I was when I played it the first time. I think the game came out in 2010 or 11. That is pretty awesome. Boing. God damn it, Joker.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
Don't be stupid.
The Normandy's dead, just like us if we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to... Oh no. They're coming around for another attack.
No! Well, thank you everyone for watching. This was Mass Effect 2. Hope you enjoyed it. Shepard is dead. Mass Effect 2. What a game. Wow, what a ride we were on. But it is a pretty cool way to start the game. Roll the credits, yes!
Commander Shepard has been recovered.
Oh, we have been
The
recovered.
Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Lazarus Project. I think that is the reason why MySpace died, because nobody could hear each other. Okay, so what's happening? Are we revived? And that is the moment where we can do some changes. We're being revived, or we're actually not sure what happened, but it seems like we are alive and we can do some customization. So the question goes to you all: do we want to change something on Okad Shepard? It is pretty cool, Atlas. So do we want to just carry over Okad Shepard's face from the first one, or do we want to change a little bit? I mean, that is the chance, and you have to die to then make some changes to your face. That is a lesson to be learned, but now we died and have an opportunity. Some scars. Yeah, that would make sense, right? How... Also, like, if I just import from the first one, it just carries over the textures as well. That would be the same, the exact same settings as for the first one, just with the Mass Effect 2 options. So let's customize it a little bit. There's a game that deals with it using some audio synthesis, which is pretty cool. If you power down your suit, everything goes quiet. Can't remember the game, but I approve of that approach. Yeah, that's a pretty cool approach. I agree. So we have facial structure. Where is it? Do we have something to add some scars? I approve of that. I think it would make sense for her to have some scars after that experience and the whole first game, but it doesn't seem that way. I don't think so. No. Maybe we can change. No, we can. No scars. Sorry, no scars. Fortunately, no scars. Because I don't think so. Nah. Could change her hair a little bit. Did we lose her makeup? A little bit, yeah. We could add her makeup again. Add a little bit of blush, maybe. Lip color. There it is. The black, edgy lip color of Okad Shepard. Still... Is she supposed to still be edgy in the second one? Maybe with the dark purple eyeshadow. I need your help with that. I have no idea about all that, so keep her edgy, okay. Oops, didn't want to do that. Maybe that. That looks pretty edgy. Maybe a different hair cut. Maybe not hair color, but cut. Something that we want. Damn it, I always click on that. Here. Changing too fast. Make her eyeshadow darker. Even darker? Well, just tell me. More edgy after death. Okay. Not sure if I have anything. Ooh, that looks weird. Darker than. Well, like, what's the darkest one? That looks pretty dark. I mean, I think that is more or less the darkest that we can do here. Could add some darker blush. Like this. Maybe this. What? What? No. The darkest reddish black one. This one? This one? You mean this one? That looks weird. No. Okay, just tell me how many clicks from the right side. This is 0 click. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one. Just go black. Okay. I was there in the beginning, just saying. We could have changed nothing. So there are more options. We could go like buzz cut. Could go a little bit longer the hair. Short hair. Yeah, interacting with Samsung today is tricky, for sure. That is original Shep. So, do we want like a bun? Like a ponytail? Do we want a buzz cut? Or do we go with original Shep? 6, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this one. Fine. Got it. Nah, keep her hair. Okay. No bun. Okay. Jeez. There we go. Original Shep. Do we change hair color or anything else? Other than that, I would... Maybe the brow? Did she change her hair brows in the meantime? Maybe we go no eyebrows at all. Yeah, I'm just waiting for you, Danielle, to give me your input and not just complain. No, you haven't missed much. You're a bit attached to original Shep. Yeah, I think we go with her original hair brows. Yeah. That looks great, yeah. I agree. Good. Settled. So now... What's that? Those are the different... biotic charge... Pull, shockwave. This time I won't let you decide because I wanted to do something different this time. I want to go into Adept. We will do this time a little bit of biotic energy. We will... The death experience gave us the biotic powers. That is the thought behind it. Okay, so we're good with that. Once confirmed. Yeah, we're fine with that. Philosophical, yeah. For sure. So only 40 minutes in and we're starting the game.
The outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts.
I know I have a very good brain.
It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
What are they doing to me?
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. It's too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
So they are experimenting on us, apparently. But we're alive, so we survived our little vacation in space.
Wake up, Commander.
Edgy as ever.
Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack.
We do have some scars, by the way.
Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room.
We have some scars by default. Forgot about that too. It's been a while.
Grab the
Okay,
pistol and armor
there
from
we
the
are.
locker.
Ooh, lots of pop-ups. Renegade plus 64, Peregrine plus 190, some element 0, platinum, palladium, iridium. Hello Tropy, and some credits. So now we could level up here. As you see, it looks a little bit different, and we only have half of a face. We do have some base Paragonicity and Reneganicity due to our actions in the first Mass Effect. And then we have here our different abilities. We have Warp, rips enemies apart at the molecular level and stops health regeneration. Effective against armor and biotic barriers. Then we have Throw, we can't use it right now. Requires Warp rank 2. Throw hurls enemy through the air using a powerful biotic field. Singularity, a dark energy sphere dangles your enemies helplessly, leaving them wide open to attack. Then we have Pull, basically like Throw, just the other way around. And Biotic Shockwaves, topple enemies on your path. And then we have Biotic Mastery, unleash your biotic power faster, quicker, and so on. So that would give us plus 5 health and recharge time. For now, I will go into Singularity 2. So we get Pull. And oh, that costs us 2 points, yeah. Makes sense. Renegacity, yeah. Exactly, that's a word, I'm pretty sure. No, we are doing an Adept this time. Mass Effect 2 will be Adept. Paragate and Renegon. That's what we do. We have Codex entries and all, but for now we have to concentrate on what happens here.
Get the pistol and armor from the locker.
Oh, there we are.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from. Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow.
Move to cover.
Keep your head down, Shepard.
Space.
Shield yourself from the blast.
Oof. What's going on here?
Someone's hacking security trying to kill you.
I have to
Look
get
for a
used
thermal
to
clip for
this
your pistol.
controls again. Okay, got the clip.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off.
To cover.
Look out! Keep moving. We need to
Did
get
a
to the
thing.
shuttles.
Never played Scrabble with Echo. Yeah, I will come up with some words. My wordiness is unleveled.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position.
What?
Take cover. Don't take any chances. Stay in cover while you take out those mechs.
Did a thing. Let's do some singularity. Ooh, look at that. I think I did a thing.
Nice work, Shepard.
Okay. The controls are a little bit different than in the first one, and I have to get used to them a little bit, because, as I mentioned earlier, I only played Mass Effect 2 on console before. So, got some ammunition for our pistol. Oh, what's that?
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mix distracted for long.
Yeah, don't want to fight that. Let's move on. I don't know where Jantis is.
More reinforcements heading your...
Take grenade
Here come the
launcher.
mix. Use the grenade launcher to take them out.
Shift. Well, I did that. Where's my grenade launcher? Don't have a grenade launcher. Huh. Had to do it differently. Oh! Ooh hoo hoo!
Take the elevator down 1 floor.
That's nice. Forgot how nice it feels. Was there a biotic combo in me? Like a singularity plus warp explosion? There was, but I'm not sure if there was in Mass Effect 2 or if they introduced that in Mass Effect 3. We are yelling catchphrases. Mass Effect catchphrases.
You're doing great, Shep. Head to the next room and I'll try to beat you.
What?
Shepard,
That
freeze.
connection.
I've got Nick closing in on my position.
No, I'm pretty sure you can't jump in Mass Effect 2. That is just something that is not possible in the future.
Progress is slow.
Jumping is for
Subject shows
heretics.
Signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process,
I have to say though, Mass Effect 2 looks pretty good for an at least 7-year-old game. I mean, that looks fine. Like, I can't complain at all about that. Bypassing. Highlight individual nodes to find matching symbols. When you found 2 matching symbols, select them to complete the circuit. Complete all circuits before you run out of time. Start bypassing. Oh, I see. Oh, I remember that. Oh, Jesus. I will be so bad at this. Didn't I do that? I can't do that quick enough with the mouse sensitivity. What? Andromeda allows jumping. Yeah, yeah, but in Andromeda there you have a jetpack as well. That was one of the bigger features in Andromeda, that you had not only a jetpack but also jetpack combat. Worked pretty well actually. It was pretty fun. Get together, Hackathon. Well, I just died, okay? So it may take a while until I'm back at my A game. Yes. Hi, can we negotiate? No? Okay.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic.
Kinda has a Bioshock vibe. Like a Big Daddy.
Ice Queen. Maybe she's
Or
worried
whatever
Shepard
they're
might become a
called.
new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
Pure cold-hearted bitch, Miranda. Well, who knows? Maybe we will find out.
Gravity's what needs.
What's going on here?
Tag!
Requesting assistance.
What was that? Who are you?
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to
We're
you.
doomed to Windows
I'm
Update in
Jacob Tim.
space.
I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around.
Lowering
I'll
the
fill you in,
music.
but we better
I
get
can
you
do
to the
that.
shuttle first.
I will do that after the dialogue. Just a few questions.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough.
She
I'll
definitely
give you
has the
quick
420
version.
eyes.
You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
We did not kill off Kyler. We killed off Ashley, Danielle. Didn't you watch my playthrough? What's going on here? Where is here? And 2 years? What? It's been 2 years? Yeah, what about the 2 years?
I'm having trouble wrapping my head around this.
Yeah, I can imagine. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
What about my crew?
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs,
Yes,
and I'll play
Scotland
20
Mark.
questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
So, also what's new here is that, let's pause it. We now not only have our life bar, or we don't really have a life bar, but we see when we take hits. But before that, we have a biotic shield, and the units that, or members that don't have any biotic abilities, they have a physical armor that works the same way. So we only take real damage once this shield is gone. My pet peeve with the makeup is who wakes up from a coma, no less, with it already applied. I mean, it's space future makeup, so maybe it is on permanently, Falsro. Now let's continue with combat. Ooh.
Just give the order and I'll hit him with a biotic power.
Oh yeah, now we learn that we can pause it, and I can select if I want to that he is supposed to use his biotic pull.
They're falling. Okay.
So that is how
Promise that
the
answer your questions.
team management
What do you
works
wanna
in
know?
this game. Okay, let's talk a little bit. Let's talk about my injuries.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What kind of cutting-edge
What
technology?
do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists.
Oh, Jesus.
But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
Few extra bits and pieces. Okay, so tell me more about Project Lazarus.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there
Yeah, I
other
just
test
dropped
subjects?
a couple of
Project
few
Lazarus
frames. Yeah.
only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge.
Odd mouth
2
movement. Yeah.
years.
Noticed
All the
that
top
as well.
scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Okay, so the tech on the station.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then BAM! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job.
Inside job. Okay.
You need top security access to hack all the mechs.
So what about my Normandy crew?
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Why is it distracting, Danielle? sounds like knitting mistakes. Well, I'm knitting right now.
Do you know what any of them
That
are
is
doing
what
now?
Foster was
I don't know,
asking
Commander.
about.
It's been
Not
2
about the
years.
stream, about my
They've
knitting
moved
progress.
on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
Well, I want to find them.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station.
Oh, I certainly will.
If we get off the station.
So, tell me about this Miranda girl.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
Well, it didn't sound good.
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
So, Jacob, tell me about yourself.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant.
Left, right,
but I'm
drop
just a
one.
soldier.
Yeah, exactly.
I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
Okay, so let's get the fuck out of
The
here.
quickest way to those shuttles.
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if
Check.
Ooh,
Anyone on this
thick
frequency?
max.
Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Okay.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Who that?
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech.
Okay.
Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Okay, so now, before I forget it, I can turn down the music a little bit. Sound. Music volume. Let's go 40%, and let me know if that works out. New phone, who did? And we can level up. I'm not sure why it's so dark here. And I don't mean his skin color, just to be sure. I just mean here the shadows. Jeez, awkward. Let's go into this and save the other one. Jesus Christ. So yeah, we should be ready to go. There's a data pad.
The Lazarus Project is about to enter the final phase. It's taken nearly 2 years, but we did it. Commander Shepard is
Not
alive.
much.
This is the most amazing
Some
medical achievement in
ammunition.
recorded history.
That's where we came from, and now we have to go this way. Okay, let's open this. Okay.
They've seen us.
Casualty. Firing.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Well, that's not enough, apparently.
Wilson, find us another route out of here.
Oh, God. They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh, God.
Please don't follow the death and destruction. Well, that is what we do, Danielle. We're always in the midst of danger. That's how we live. That's how we roll.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter her identity in any way, if she's somehow not the woman she used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Okay. So, which also means they could have changed me if they wanted to, I assume.
Shepard, down here!
What? What's down there? Do you find something?
Bastards got me in the leg!
I remember you.
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first
Going
aid
to be a
station on
sexy
the wall.
sweater.
Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
There it is. Hold left shift, and now that is how I heal our squad.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
Well, I don't trust any of you yet. I don't
You're all
know you
strangers
guys.
to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Well, maybe not.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few.
Oh, more mechs.
We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
Get target down! These mechs don't know when to quit.
Please consider your aggressive attitude.
What are you telling me about my
Fastest way
attitude?
to the shuttles is through those canisters.
Or that, Carla. Many possibilities we don't know yet. Okay. So yeah, you can also inflict damage to
That's it.
the environment.
Let's get out of here.
At least at some point.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot.
Yeah, that
in
is
the
a
back.
scary
If you want to
thought.
piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
By Cerberus. And for those who watched the Mass Effect 1 playthrough know that Cerberus is quite the organization. They are some kind of rebellious human organization, terrorist group, maybe terrorist group defines it the best. So Cerberus was an enemy of ours in the first Mass Effect. Never heard.
Should I recognize that name?
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's a side effect of your recovery. You and Cerberus certainly have a history. According to the Alliance, we're a radical pro-human splinter group. You wiped out several of our research bases. But things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
The Elusive Man? Who's that?
Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him.
Really?
Kinda stuck.
Elusive Man is not his real name. Shocker. Big shocker. Okay. Well, fine, let's go.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
Stay neutral on that. It is very dark. I wonder if I can change it. Graphics. Can I adjust the brightness? Let's try +3. See how it looks like. Oh, that should look better, right? Tell me if it's too bright or still too dark. Okay, let's find out what's here. Oh, we have to hack something. Move the cursor and select the code segment. Start hack. That's not it. Oh. That's not it, that's not it, that's not it, that is it. One more. Where is it? Oh, that was close. That was very close. It is brighter, yeah, but is it bright enough? That is the question. I think I can turn it up a little bit more if you want. And I'm not sure why I'm dropping frames. I had the same problems yesterday. It's a bit annoying, so
We've been spotted.
excuse me for that. Did the pistol thing. Combat is already way more fun than in the first Mass Effect. Without doing too much. Okay, there are enemies. Oh! It's a lot of the...
I've got him!
Oh, we're in trouble. Why can't I press myself against the wall? Pull cover.
Have a nice trip. Stunner!
I think so too, yeah, because I checked after my stream yesterday. I checked my internet connection, and there everything was fine, and I didn't change any other issues. So I'm pretty sure it's an issue on Twitch's part. Okay, we have another hacking segment. Hacker Sambo, engage! So here I have to find the same text as here it is portrayed here, usually 3 in a row. Within the time limit, of course. Let's do the bypassing again. Oh, Jesus. There is one. Ha! Did a thing! More credits. Credits where credits are due. Ammunition. Before I go there, let me check if there's anything else down here. I missed something. Don't think so, no. Okay, so let's see what's behind this door.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda.
Hey,
But you
Miranda.
are...
Oh!
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
Auto pickup? What do you mean, Koala?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Well, that's your idea of due process.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
No, you can't
You should
question
have
him.
taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
Well, I knew he was lying.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good
Yes, I
instincts.
automatically pick
Some
it up.
people are far too
I just have
trusting ever see that
to
coming.
walk over it.
Come on,
Koala.
let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
I know everything.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Oh, for sure. Tell me your location during the attack. I feel like I can see the faces better now with the lighting. Yeah, it was very dark before.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
Okay, are there any other survivors?
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
Some might have survived.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
Whoa.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
So what's our destination?
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
And if I don't come along?
Not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
And what about the Lazarus Project?
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
Okay, why?
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Well, let's
I've
go
had enough
then.
of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
Not very sympathetic right now, but okay. All a bit strange. The elusive man, what a name. Yeah, and again,
Before you meet with the elusive man,
voice
you need to ask
acted
a few
by Martin
questions
Sheen,
to
which is pretty
evaluate
cool,
your
I think.
condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
I feel fine.
This is a waste of time. I feel as good as ever.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done.
Yeah, Cole, I agree.
Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a colony kid. Lost your parents when enslavers hit Mindwar. You enlisted, and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
Yeah. It was very
I
painful.
lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you if you let it.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on Akuz. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams
Yes.
was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
It was that or die.
Being in command means that
Except for
sometimes you
Ashley.
give orders
Fuck
knowing that your
Ashley.
people are gonna die. That can't affect your decisions. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
Shepard, think back to the Citadel, after the Council died on the Destiny Ascension, and you killed Saren. What happened next?
Well, Anderson led the
With
council.
the council dead, humanity stepped into power. We formed a new council. I recommended Captain Anderson to lead it.
Yes, Captain Anderson is now Counselor Anderson. Though from what I hear, he preferred life in the military.
Still, good to know that the human council member isn't going to put politics ahead of defense.
Your memory seems solid. There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Okay,
The
so
elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
we're here. We got some kind of medal achievement, codex entries. So let's talk to Jacob
I
first.
wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
Or not. Do you guys want to hear the codex entries in this one? Or not? Let me know. Either way is totally fine with me.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Okay. So here we can customize our gear. We can change the armor. No helmet and 7 helmet or breather helmet. They do have some abilities here. Increase health by 5. Increase health by 5. College says sure. Okay. Here we can change some things. We can change the material to make it look different. Let's get a bit shiny. So what color do we want? Do we want like pitch black? I like the second one is badass. What do you mean the second one? This helmet? What else do you mean? Black. Okay, black. We go black and red. We couldn't change our patterns. Could go this or this. I kind of like this. That's kind of cool, right? At least I think so. Pattern color. Could change that. I do like black and red here. Then we also have casual appearance, and that is something you guys have to decide 100%. So I will just give you the options. We have this outfit, like 1, 2, 3, or 4. Four, 3, 2, 1. Tuopi says 1. Danielle says 3 or 4. Koala says 4. 3 is pretty hilarious, yeah. I mean... But you said 3 and 4, and Koala said 4, so let's take 4, and we can change it as we go. So there's no reason to worry about. We can change it along the way. Same goes for the armor color and patterns. So don't worry about that. Okay, let's do 2 then. Yeah, fashionista was my achievement. That is how I live my life. Hello, Martin Sheen.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
So what do we know?
What exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one woman, one very specific woman, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Exactly.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You're not my friend, motherfucker.
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers
more and more
doing
trustworthy.
to decide to bring me back?
Yeah, Koala is really convinced by this
We're
guy.
at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
So tell me about Cerberus.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Tell me about the abductions.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Yeah, no spoilers. We will see what happens to Tim or the Elusive Man.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
Okay, so where do we
If you're
start?
after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted.
Okay.
Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
And I'm supposed to trust them.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Do I even have a choice here?
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers?
Okay.
I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
So someone or something is abducting human colonists. We don't know what it is or who it is or why it is. And that is how we start here. So lots of updates here. That means also I can put a level in here and a level in here. Fine. They're all being volunteered. My mom is a pro of volunteering me for things. So, and I think, yeah, let's go through some of the entries here that are read.
The first species to discover the Citadel.
Let's go first through some
When
species.
the Salarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari reproduce through a form of parthenogenesis. They can attune their nervous system to that of another individual of any gender and of any species to reproduce. This capability has led to the unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Asari can live for over 1,000 years, passing through 3 stages of life. In the maiden stage, they wander restlessly, seeking new knowledge and experience. When the matron stage begins, they meld with interesting partners to produce their offspring. This ends when they reach the matriarch stage, where they assume the roles of leaders and counselors.
Okay, so let's learn a bit about
the second
Salarians.
species to join the Citadel, the
Europus
Salarians
chat
are warm-blooded
babies
amphibians
confirmed?
with a hyperactive
Maybe.
metabolism.
Right.
Salarians think fast, talk fast, and move fast. To Salarians, other species seem sluggish and dull-witted. Unfortunately, their metabolic speed leaves them with a relatively short
Let's meld.
lifespan. Salarians over the age of 40 are a rarity. The Salarians were responsible for advancing the development of the primitive Krogan species to use as soldiers during the Rachni Wars. They were also behind the creation of the genophage bioweapon the Turians used to quell the Krogan rebellions several centuries later. Salarians are known for their observational
I
capability.
won't go through
and
all of these right
nonlinear
now,
thinking.
but through
This manifests as
a
an
few
aptitude
important
for
ones, and then we
research
do
and
the rest
espionage.
later.
They are constantly experimenting and inventing, and it is generally accepted that they always know more than they are letting on. Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Salarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other 2 races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. there is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
Okay, let's learn a little bit about the extinct races.
50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races.
Also, I'm very
the Hanar
sorry about
homeworld
the
of Kaje, for
drop
example,
frames.
shows
They keep
clear
dropping,
evidence
can't
of
do anything
former
about it.
Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens.
Okay, well, let's go
In the early 2160s,
Council
the
races,
Alliance began aggressive
and
colonization
after that
of
we
worlds
continue
in
with the game.
Skyllian Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region for several decades.
Let me try changing something. Then we continue. Sorry.
In the early 2160s, the Alliance began aggressive colonization of worlds in the Skyllian Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region for several decades. In 2171, the Batarians petitioned the Council to declare the Verge a zone of Batarian interest. The Council refused, however, declaring unsettled worlds in the region open to human colonization. In protest, the Batarians closed their Citadel embassy and severed official diplomatic relations with the Council, effectively becoming a rogue state. They instigated a proxy war in the Verge by funneling money and weapons to criminal organizations, urging them to strike at human colonies. Hostilities peaked with the Skyllian Blitz of 2176, an attack on the human capital of Elysium by Batarian-funded pirates and slavers. In 2178, the Alliance retaliated with a crushing assault on the moon of Torfin, long used as a staging base by Batarian-backed criminals. In the aftermath, the Batarians retreated into their own systems and are now rarely seen.
So I think we haven't met
Citadel
any
space.
Batarians in the first game, but we will certainly meet some in this game.
The Elcor are a Citadel
do know the
species
Elcor,
native
though.
to the high-gravity world Dakuna. They are massive creatures, standing on 4 muscular legs for increased stability. Elcor move slowly, an evolved response to an environment where a fall can be lethal. This has colored their psychology, making them deliberate and conservative. Elcor's speech is ponderous and monotone. Among themselves, scent, slight movements, and subvocalized infrasound convey shades of meaning that make a human smile seem as subtle as a fireworks display. Since their subtlety can lead to misunderstandings with other species, the Elcor often go out of their way to clarify when they are being sarcastic, amused, or angry. Dakuna's high gravity impedes mountain formation. Most of the world consists of flat, open plains, which prehistoric Elcor wandered across in small family bands. Modern Elcor still prefer open sky and can become restless and uncomfortable on long starship journeys.
Okay, so now the Geth.
The Geth
You, of
are a
course, know
humanoid
the
race
Geth
of
very
networked
well.
AI.
Sorry.
The Geth
Sorry,
are
sorry,
a
sorry.
humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society.
Probably
the Geth
not.
possess a unique distributed intelligence.
Paula.
an individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In
Extra
groups,
panda
they
for
can reason,
Danielle, please.
analyze situations,
Extra
and use
panda.
tactics, as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems.
And let's go to the Hanar.
Are a
Know
Citadel
them as well.
species known for excessive
Yes, panda spam.
politeness. They speak with scrupulous precision and take offense at improper language. Hanar that expect to deal with other species take special courses to help them unlearn their tendency to take offense at improper speech. All Hanar have two names. The
So
first
Hanar are
name is
basically
known to the
grammar
world.
Nazis.
The sole name is kept for use among close friends and relations. Hanar never refer to themselves
That's right,
in the
Danny
first
got you
person
that
in
pun.
conversation with someone they know on a face-name basis.
Use it wisely.
To do so is
With great
considered
pandas come
egotistical.
great
So instead
responsibility.
they refer to themselves as this one, or the impersonal it. Their homeworld, Kajay, has 90% ocean cover and orbits an energetic white star, resulting in a permanent blanket of cloud. Due to the presence of Prothean ruins on the world, many Hanar worship them, and Hanar myths often speak of an elder race that civilized them by teaching them language.
Okay, let's switch to the Krogans.
The Krogan
Of course,
evolved
know
in
them.
a hostile and vicious environment. Until the invention of gunpowder weapons, eaten by predators was still the #1 cause of Krogan fatalities. Afterwards, it was death by gunshot. When the Solarians discovered them, the Krogan were a brutal, primitive species, struggling to survive a self-inflicted nuclear winter. The Solarians culturally uplifted them, teaching them to use and build modern technology, so they could serve as soldiers in the Rachni War. Liberated from the harsh conditions of their homeworld, the quick-breeding Krogan experienced an unprecedented population explosion. They began to colonize nearby worlds. Even though these worlds were already inhabited, the Krogan rebellions lasted nearly a century, only ending when the Turians unleashed the Genophage, a Solarian-developed bioweapon that crushed all Krogan resistance. The Genophage makes only 1 in 1,000 pregnancies viable, and today the Krogan are a slowly dying breed.
Please read your text properly, Mr. Reader, because you missed a sentence. Understandably, the Krogan harbor a grudge against all other species, especially against Turians. Don't want to miss
Driven
that.
from their home system by the
Jesus.
Geth nearly 3 centuries ago,
Do your goddamn
most
job.
Quarians now live aboard the Migrant Fleet, a flotilla of 50,000 vessels ranging in size from passenger shuttles to mobile space stations. Home to 17 million Quarians, the flotilla understandably has scarce resources. Because of this, each Quarian must go on a rite of passage known as the Pilgrimage when they come of age. They leave the fleet and only return once they have found something of value they can bring back to their people. Other species tend to look down on the Quarians for creating the Geth and for the negative impact their fleet has when it enters a system. This has led to many myths and rumors about the Quarians. including the
Hashtag for
belief that
fuck's sake,
underneath their
Narelle.
clothes and breathing
Yes.
masks, they are actually cybernetic creatures, a combination of organic and synthetic parts.
So, only 2 more to go. So we have the Reapers, of
A
course.
myth common to several cultures in the galaxy. Reapers were imagined to be space monsters who consumed entire stars. Archaeologists and mythologists attempting to uncover sources for such myths have yielded little, except interstellar religious themes of all-consuming devils common to primitive cultures.
And last but not least, the Volus.
The Volus are a member species of the Citadel with their own embassy, but they are also a client race of the Turians. Centuries ago, they were voluntarily absorbed into the hierarchy, effectively trading their mercantile prowess for Turian military protection. Erun, their homeworld, lies far beyond the normal life zone of its star. However, the world has a high-pressure greenhouse atmosphere that traps enough heat to support an ammonia-based biochemistry. As a result, the Volus
You're so
must
hungry
wear
you could eat
pressure
a
suits
star?
and breathers when dealing with other species, as conventional
Well, eat
nitrogen
something
oxygen
then.
air mixtures are poisonous to them, and in the low pressure atmospheres tolerable
Oh,
to most
it's what
species,
Reaper said.
their flesh will
I
actually
see.
split open. Volus culture is tribal, bartering lands and even people to gain status. This culture of exchange inclines them to economic pursuits. It was the Volus who authored the Unified Banking Act, and they continue to monitor and balance the Citadel economy.
Maybe pizza would help for now. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe not start with eating stars and whole civilizations. But now, let's continue. We will go through the entries, through the other entries later, but now we have a basic sense about the species again, and maybe now we can talk to
The Elusive Man
Miranda
is very impressed
a
with
bit
you.
more. Learn a
I'm
bit
eager
more.
to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
So, just remember who's in charge here, okay? I'm Oakard Shepard, I'm the
I
boss.
can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
Well, thanks for
I
resurrecting
never
me.
got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
Well, we don't have to be enemies
We
here.
have to work together here. Your attitude isn't
Yeah,
helping anything.
young lady, your
I have the
attitude
utmost
and all.
respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our
Oh,
cause.
is that so? Well, tell me more about the current
What
mission.
can you tell
then.
me about this colony we're going to?
Jeez.
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Yeah, maybe I will just turn off the helmets again. Any idea what we will find?
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
He's like geared up for a spacewalk. Yeah, could always happen. Like it is not too long ago that we were just walking through our sweet little Normandy, and then it all blew up, and we were out in space.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
We have some PTSD
I wasn't
here.
in charge. The Elusive Man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
Like what?
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the Elusive Man wouldn't
What?
allow it.
Nice.
He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Well, I'm glad that he was in charge.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The Elusive Man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Okay. Tell me about
Tell
you.
me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Where did you train?
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the Elusive Man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
But I wanted more than a resume.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
obvious you're not interested in talking.
Yeah.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I'm not sure if I can actually turn off the helmets in conversations at least. Because I'm pretty sure you can in 3. Is it in graphics maybe? Brightness, film grain. No. Sound input. Okay, no. I will turn off the helmet then again. Because it is distracting me. And I don't need the 5% health. Careful, Miranda. Remember what happened to the last bitch we encountered. Exactly. Maybe she should read the reports a little more closely. Let's talk to Jacob.
I'm glad the Elusive Man convinced you to join us, Commander.
Well, those colonists need some help.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
Trust you? Well, I'm not sure. We barely know it.
I haven't
know
made
each
up my
other.
mind about you yet.
At least you're giving me a chance. Most Alliance soldiers hate Cerberus on principle.
Get it? Oh, for sure. What's your opinion on the current mission?
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Okay, so what about you and the
You
Alliance?
said you served in the Alliance.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
Corsair?
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Okay, and what about you and Cerberus?
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. The old council was dead, and humanity took control of the new one. But nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
Mm-hmm.
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we're off to our first mission. Some colonists are in trouble, and we will help. We get a little mission completion screen. Shepard escaped attack on the facility along with operatives Taylor and Lawson. Facility destroyed by remote detonation. Salvage teams will ensure no incriminating data survived. Per Miranda's recommendation, I'm running security sweeps on other cells to ensure that Wilson was our only mole. Regardless of the cost, Project Lazarus was a success. Shepard is back. Yeah, Carla, I'm sorry, I can't do anything about it. I mean, I don't know what to say other than I'm very sorry about it. So that are our import bonuses from the first game. Also, we got some credits. We got the grenade launcher. I'm not sure why I'm dropping so many frames. It shouldn't be an issue of my internet. You see me moving, that's good. Let me quickly check something. But I can't really do anything about it since it's not an issue with my internet. And in all likelihood, just an issue with the Twitch service. So, yeah, not much else to say than I'm very sorry about it, that it doesn't work. Yeah, maybe it's the E3. Yeah, that could be the issue. Why so that the Twitch servers are overloaded? I think so. Because my upload speed is totally fine. Hey, the Welsh MJ, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are playing Dropping Frames today. So yeah, I don't know what the issue is. It must have been. There must be an issue because of the E3 and there's too much traffic on the Twitch service because it only was yesterday that it started. And later when the EA conference was over, it got better. So I'm very sorry about that. However, for everyone, the VOD should be fine then. But yeah. Bloody marvelous. That's nice to hear. That is nice to hear. Welcome. So yeah, we have to stick with the drop frames. What do you mean, Athelas?
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The Elusive Man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What about other colonies?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. And we've got no target to go after.
I just started the game. I played it before, like ages ago, and played it lots and lots, but I finished Mass Effect 1 on stream a few weeks ago, and today we started with Mass Effect 2. My authority.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the Elusive Man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
Yeah, now that we bumped up the brightness a little bit, Athelas, it should be fine. What are the odds of
this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Someone could still be alive.
First priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Okay, so we are here to investigate. We have our grenade launcher. Let me see. He has shotgun. Ooh, we have a machine pistol. Ooh, nice. Let's look around and see what happened to this colony.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Our first real mission now.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage. No
You miss Rex and Garrus and Liara and Tali? Yeah. Well, maybe we will meet at least some of them along the way and are able to rejoin with them. Okay, some extra credits. Jacob just isn't the same. He's nice, but it's not the same. I think I will actually...
Security systems were disabled by the other system damage.
Boink.
Gotta hurt!
Jacob, you're in my way.
Hostiles to the right.
Hostiles to the right.
Shoot them before they take out your shield.
Oh, Robo Doggos. Let's switch to our SMG. Oh, where did he come from?
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile.
Enemies everywhere. Yeah, go, go, go.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
I still have the goddamn grenade launcher, which would be a bit overkill for those mechs. Hold left shift to display current objective. No. There's a wall safe and a med kit. Let's get some Medigel and let's play Hacker Sambo again. That's not too bad. That was fairly easy. Or maybe I'm just too good. Maybe.
We've been spotted.
By what? Oh! Robodoggo! Kind of running out of ammo here. Got a few friends east and central, no one on the west coast though. Well, maybe you should make friends on the west coast too to complete your US.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this.
Oh!
Wait.
Danielle, what did you
Shepard?
say?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
Well, I didn't really have a choice. They kind of resurrected
I
me.
nearly died, Tally. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate attacks on human colonies.
Likely story. No organization would commit so many resources to bring back one soldier.
You haven't seen Shepard in action, Praza. Trust me, it was money well spent. Perhaps we can work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on pilgrimage.
Okay. So why did Vitor come here?
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on
Hey,
pilgrimage.
Pork Choppy, welcome to
Vitor
the
liked
stream.
idea of
Yes.
helping a small
Lost
settlement.
Mass
He was
Effect
always
praising.
nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
We need to team up.
Vitor's
here.
the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If
Damn
you can't
time
follow
zones.
orders, go wait on the ship.
Ruining everything.
Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
So why do you hate Cerberus?
People really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how
Tali
I
is
explained it
bad.
exactly.
100%.
It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Sounds like
Make sure to
fun.
keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
Thank you, Tali. That's so nice. Could need some ammunition though.
There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning.
Yeah.
We'll take care of it.
I just saw them.
I see you, Shepard.
Requesting assistance.
Dead. Okay. Damn it. Oh, this one is tougher. Hacker Sambo strikes again. I have not. No. How could I forget about Liara and Sweet Melding?
Use overload on him.
Well. Oh! That hurt. Yeah! think we're fine.
Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen.
What?
They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on.
Damn it.
We can still catch them.
Tali, get your team together there. What's going on? Oh, fuck! Fuck. Oh, that hurt. That hurt as well.
Perfect!
Boom!
One less!
Your turn!
Ha!
Inside the loading docks.
Did a thing.
Reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did
First
want to
look
get to
around a little
Vitor
bit.
first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Yeah. 1 second. First I will loot this place. So
Take
now
point,
we
Shepard.
can
We'll cover the door.
send one there,
Right.
send one there.
Taking cover!
Now we'll go into the middle. Uh-oh. That's not good.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
I agree. How about... I'm not getting shot on the face. Well, yeah, maybe you could do that. How about you do something as well? It's your fucking ability. Okay. Did the boom. Melting it.
Watch out!
Ooh. Hello. Okay, that was a thing I did. Lots of dead Quarians. Nope. First I wanna look around a little bit before I talk to Tali.
Need some Zelda in my life kleiner als 3.
Thank you very much, Danielle. 100 bits. Super nice of you. Very much appreciated. Can't pick up any more. Let's do some Hackasombo. And you got your Zelda in your life. Kleiner als 3, yes. Let's loot this thing.
This is valuable.
And with that scan, we will later be able to do some research. And with that, upgrade our weapons, our abilities, our armor, and so on and so forth. So pretty important to check those things out.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
You are safe now.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
have to hide. Mix.
So now sometimes we can make actions during conversation like this. And that was a Paragon action to help him. There are good actions and bad actions, so...
Where did you hide?
And also it depends on our Paragon and Renegade status.
The swarms. They took everyone.
Okay, so we weren't here. Tell
We're
us
not
about
survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My
bugs?
God. I think it's a collector.
What's a collector?
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay.
Kleinhardt, so I means Purple Heart again. Yeah, that's
They
exactly
usually work
right.
through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries.
Oh yeah, I love this
If they're
game
involved
as
with the
well,
Reapers
Pop Choppy.
somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
Okay, tell me about your escape.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his envirosuit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
So what about these kind of bug swarms?
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects.
Okay.
They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
Do you know anything more about collectors?
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
Good point. So go on, Vitor.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
Thank you.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Elusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You should join us, Tali.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't.
What?
I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's
Okay.
over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
Okay, so what's the mission?
That sounds dangerous. What are you doing?
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it, but it's in Geth space. That should tell you how important it is.
Okay. Well, I trust Tali more than any of my new Cerberus guys, so Vitor goes with Tali. Don't...
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
So now we know what happened. So these collectors appeared there.
Shepard, good
The
work
tiny
on Freedom's
insect
progress.
robot
The
froze
Quarians
them.
forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing.
And maybe we
No
will
new
meet
data,
Tali again,
but
Daniel.
it's a surprising olive branch, given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
Well, having friends pays off.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
You don't seem surprised
Why do I get
about
the feeling
that.
you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Tell me more about the Omega-4 relay.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
So why is there an interest in humans?
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
Tim! Yes, it's Tim. So what aren't you telling me here?
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march.
Those eyes don't look very human on them. It's a good point. I can't do it alone.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Just an FYI, since the frame dropping is so bad today, in all likelihood because of E3, think about refreshing the stream every once in a while so the delay isn't too big and there aren't any issues. Well, I had a good team.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
What about Kaidan?
Where's Kaidan Alenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Okay. What about Rex?
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite
Hey,
the Krogan
Shepard!
clans.
Welcome back. So, Tali.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Okay, what about Liara?
Where's Liara Tisani?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
What about Garrus?
Where's Garrus Vakarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Damn it.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm a Spectre.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
Damn it. Well, we'll be ready then.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing seeker swarms.
Wait, is that an
I haven't
order?
even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
Can't count how many times
What's the other
vaporized
thing?
Ash.
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Oh, tell me. Joker!
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
Shadow of the day goes to Shadow.
Look who's talking.
The
I saw you
newly
get
affiliate
spaced.
Got lucky.
and
A lot of
emote
strings attached.
swinger.
How'd you get here?
It all
Shadow.
fell apart without you, Commander.
Go check him out,
Everything
give
you
him a
stirred
follow.
up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
The new Normandy. The Normandy SR2.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
There we go. Level up. Mission summary. Collectors confirmed as source of attacks on Freedom's progress. Quarian survivor Vitor returned with Tali Zora to the migrant fleet. Will examine his Omni tool data for anything useful. So we have all that. Yeah, it's a great moment. And we're back on the new Normandy.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Mordin Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega.
Okay.
We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
It's a good point.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Damn, Joker won't like this.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
No, I never did that, Shepard. So, anyone else I should
I'm
meet?
guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Okay, there we have the different locations on the Normandy. Private terminal. Armory. AI is always a crapshoot, yeah. Well, you can see what you will think of ED along the way. There will be lots to discover. Okay. Can't really do anything here. Or, yeah, okay. So, I will save the game now, and then I will restart the stream because the frame drops are insane and I want to try something out. So, I saved, and don't worry if the stream is offline for a second. I will come back online in just a few seconds, so don't go anywhere, and then I hope it will be better. I will notify you all in chat when I'm back, so be right back.